Don't paint a cedar chest. Or is it okay? We bought this Lane cedar chest for a whopping $75 from the thrift store, and we gave it a complete makeover. The old, outdated cushion on top had to go, and then of course that wood on top had to go too. That part was a little bit harder, but after using almost every screwdriver we have, we finally got it off. Then we moved on to the outdated knobs on the faux drawers, and of course we just threw those away. That scrolly detail on the front, that had to go too. And last but not least, that recalled lock was removed before we even brought it into our house. I'm not risking it. Now for the fun part, fixing everything that I just ruined. I had to fill in all of those holes. We filled the big screw holes with my favorite quickwood filler since it's the best at bigger repairs. And then I used the DAP plastic wood to fill in the small pin nails. After lunch, I sanded all of the filler smooth, but I guess I didn't fill the holes on the fake drawers as good as I could have, so I had to fill them with a little bit more of the plastic wood. And then I realized that I had forgotten to clean before I started working on this piece, so I cleaned it, and in that process messed up the wood filler, so I had to fix it and let it dry again. Then I rolled on some bin shellac based primer that we had tinted in this gray color. When the primer was dry, I sanded it with a fine grit foam pad. And don't judge me, I need to order some more of these foam pads to fit the sander, so I kind of had a janky setup, but hey, it worked, and I got all of the primer smoothed out. So I cleaned up all of the dust and found it in myself somewhere deep to put a coat of paint on before going to bed. We picked out Sherwin Williams Emerald Urethane Trim Enamel in this deep color called Sommelier. I have no idea how to say that, but hey. What is it with me though and red colors lately? I used to hate them and now I am having so much fun with them. Anyway, I brushed it on and the first coat was so thin and streaky looking, but whatever. We let it dry overnight and I found some paint drips, so I sanded those out and then I sanded everything else with a fine grit foam pad just to make it feel nice and soft and smooth. I cleaned up the dust again and painted on 2 more coats, letting them dry for at least 4 hours between coats. And here's what it looks like now. I am in love and I don't care who knows it. It's so warm and it's so cozy. What do you think of the new look? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to follow us to see more makeovers. Want to turn your hobby into cash? Click the link in my comments to download the free pricing guide that we use to buy and sell furniture.